Alright, today we're going to make homemade marinara sauce. This is my mother's recipe and I've been actually waiting to do this for quite some time. So it is tomato season, it's the end of September, and we're going to do it. I'm going to have Chef Dad here explain all the prep work and some of the stuff that we put in our marinara sauce. I know before you begin, Dad, to make a very good sauce, you want to use plum tomatoes. You definitely want to use these because there's less water in these. I know that, correct, Mom?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So I always use a plum tomato. So with that being said, all right, Dad, show them how we do it.
Okay. First we take the core out. We take that out.
You core it.
That's all you have to do.
All right.
Any imperfections.
All right.
Black spots. You want to remove them.
Okay. Okay.
And look,
all right.
And look. Okay. And then you just cut it up for the food processor.
All right.
Cut them in small, or
whatever
your food processor. Very easy.
All right.
The tomatoes are.
Look at the way he cuts it. Look at the way he's cutting that tomato.
No problem.
Look at it. Watch this. Oh, hold on. I gotta show you off here a little bit, Dad.
It's very easy. Just.
Look at this.
Very simple.
Boom. And already I can smell them already. And they're just, all you're doing is cutting them. These are very good tomatoes too, by the way.
When you buy the tomatoes, make sure you wash them. You know, they're very easy.
Look at that. Red throughout.
Yep. Very good.
Oh wow, I can smell them.
You want to look for nice ripe ones.
And
very easy.
Gotcha. And you can go to like a produce junction or anything like that, and you can say, do you have any tomatoes for canning? And you can get them at a cheaper price. So a box this size was how much, Dad?
Well, when they first started, it's $12, and now it's up to $14.
All right.
We got them at a bargain this time.
All right.
2 for $25.
2 for $25.
Yep.
And
at a farmer's
how
market.
much? How many pounds is that? 10? Maybe 10. I mean, no more than that. Oh no, yeah.
That's
15?
quite a bit.
15 pounds? What's the matter? You don't want to talk, Mom? You don't want to talk? You can say something. Go ahead.
You get approximately 15 quarts, 15 to 16 quarts out of a case of tomatoes.
All right.
You ask for a case.
Yeah, for a case. Okay.
Now, I was saying for imperfect. See this little black spot?
There you go.
You want to take that out.
Okay.
Just, that's imperfect.
Cool. Awesome.
And you will find these tomatoes I bought upstate, and
yeah,
they're real.
What town did you get them in? What town?
Scranton, but the farmer.
Scranton?
Yeah.
At a farmer's market?
Farmer's market.
Okay. Boy, you can smell them. Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are good. These are real good.
And just start cutting them up.
Okay, all right. Well, so we'll do that.
Okay.
So as my dad is doing the cutting up the tomatoes, my mom wants to explain something. So go ahead,
You
Mom.
get 2 stock pots. You put olive oil on the bottom.
Yep.
Now this is enough for two pots. All right. You've got garlic here.
We got
A
garlic.
lot of garlic.
We got the garlic.
You've got onion
We
cut
got
up.
we got the onion.
Of course, you're going to have basil,
We got the basil.
parsley, and don't worry about the stems because I put everything through the food processor. There's a lot of flavor in the stems of parsley. People don't realize that. Everybody chops them off. You don't do that.
Arabish.
And then you have rosemary leaf, and the same with the rosemary. So you don't worry that much about the stems because it's all going in the processor.
I got you.
And
And
after
take
that,
care, no worries.
and when that's done,
Forget about it.
we'll show you what it looks like after it goes through the processor. All right, so you can understand why you don't worry about the stems.
How do you say rosemary in Italian? You know?
No,
Any idea?
no.
Is it still rosemary? Or
Oh, yeah, and
Oh,
you
Rosa.
use-
No, you know what it is? It's Rosa Maria.
Rosa, and then there's 2 carrots.
2 carrots, right? And that help. What the carrots do is it helps sweeten it up, and as well as the onion. But explain these pots, Mom. These 2 aluminum stock pots. Explain them.
They were Scotty's grandmother's pots, and that's why he wants them.
Right.
Right.
Your
they're my
mother's pots.
Exactly.
And how old would you say these pots are?
Oh, they're going back to the 1940s.
The 40s.
Late 40s, early 50s.
And
I have two large carrots, and what you do is you put the carrots up like this,
Right.
and you put 3 equal pieces in each pot. All right? That's why they're cut like this.
right, so
Okay.
it's 3 equal for each pot.
Right, for each pot.
Carabiche.
Okay.
How are we making out over here, Chef Dad, with the tomatoes?
We're getting there.
How we doing?
Okay.
Looking good. Look at how he cuts. Good. Look at this. Real good. Boom, boom.
There he is.
Look at he filled this thing up in less than what? Less than 5 minutes. Bam.
Okay, we need okay.
Forget about it. Okay, got some stuff in the food processor here. We got onion, garlic, I see. What else?
That's.
What else? I see
You
there's
just
something
keep on
right out there.
adding as it's going.
Oh, I see. Okay. Onion, I see just a little bit of
Mostly
onion and garlic.
and garlic because
For
that's,
that's
the
your
heavy
base.
stuff.
Yeah, that's your right.
That's the heavy stuff.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Alright. Go ahead. Put it on a nice low speed. Little KitchenAid mixer. This is a good food processor, by the way.
So it all comes to a paste. Now you can start throwing in all of your herbs.
Alright.
Once you get the heavy stuff done.
Alright, you gotta you mix it, you blend it all together.
Right.
That's
And
what you
then
want. That's what's so good about having a food processor. You can do that.
You just throw it in.
Oh, I can smell that. Wow. Boy, it's starting to smell like an Italian house here.
It also
Really
brings
good.
out all the flavor
All right.
of your herbs when you do it this way,
Gotcha.
rather than chopping them up.
Right. Because it will, yeah,
Because you
it
get
will
all of the
blend.
juice-
You'll get it in almost in every spoonful. You'll have the flavor
Right. Because
when you do it like this.
it releases the juices.
Yeah. Wow. Yep.
So you get it to
All right.
blend down. When
How
you
we
do
doing?
that,
Are we about ready?
then we can turn it off, and I'm going to now
Gonna
heat
pulse
up.
it.
Yeah, I pulse it a little to get the.
Underneath. Make sure you get everything. There you go. Oh, I can smell that. I can smell the rosemary.
I'm going to turn this on. You can watch. You can turn that off.
Okay, turn it off.
And then this is how everything looks when you're done through the food
And it
processor.
smells really good.
It releases all of the juices. So you put half of it in each pot because I
There you
did
go.
enough for 2 pots.
Now what she has
Now
down
you
here.
see
is
the
Foodie.
juices that you get from here?
Look at that.
That's great in the sauce.
Yeah, awesome. She's right. Now look, you got the carrot in there too.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Right. You got the carrot in there. Just with the oil. We have it. And it's.
It'll
cooking.
cook. It'll cook with the sauce and it'll get real
Yeah,
tender.
it'd be great. Here, I'll do that for you.
Half.
Here. Here you go.
There's more has to be put in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
pot.
Which one?
Make sure
Where
it's
at?
even. Both of them.
All right, you tell me.
All right, that's it
All
there,
right.
and the rest in here.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ooh, that's looking good.
Now you don't rinse that out because you're going to put the tomatoes in there,
Yep.
and you'll get the flavor in the. You don't waste anything that will give you good flavor.
Oh,
Okay.
it's starting to smell really good. Okay. We have tomatoes cut up, diced up in a food processor. Teaspoon of salt. That goes in there. Move it all around. And a jar of, or not jar, or a can, yeah, whatever, of tomato paste. Now we use Tutto Rosso, but you can use any paste you want. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Now we got the stuff in there. We're gonna put it on high. Hold on. Okay. Blend all up. Right, Mom? You say when. Putting it up. That's good?
Yeah. Just make sure all the tomatoes are blended. And you throw it in one pot, and the next thing you throw in the other pot. And this pot is cooking faster because it's on a bigger burner. So do that one first.
There we go. All right. Okay, just want to show one more thing. We blended our tomatoes in here with a teaspoon of salt and also can of paste. Right, and so we're gonna put that in there. I just want to show this. And we're basically gonna repeat this process until we fill them up. And I'll show this one. See, that's been cooking for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna mix that up. All right, so that's where we're at right now. All right. So here we go. Here's our 2 pots, and one of the things that we failed to mention was for every food processor batch that we did that I showed you, you know, with the tomatoes, the salt, and the paste, is 1 little heaping tablespoon of sugar, and you know, and mix it in. So we got 2 nice big pots here of marinara sauce. And what is the next step, Mom?
Wait till it simmers. You
Yeah.
gotta simmer it for a while. When all the foam comes on top, you skim it and then you jar it, or you eat it. We're canning, so we're jarring.
Yeah, we're going to show you how to do that process too.
Yep.
And one of the things that I highly recommend while you're doing this is listening to Dean Martin's Greatest Hits and get yourself a nice Italian wine or a nice little table wine and enjoy. All right. And how long would you say this has been boiling for now, Mom? You put it on a very low heat. How long?
About 20 minutes.
All right. And you start to see, what do you call this?
It's kind of like foam on the top.
Yeah. Okay. And then you just take it off. You know, you want to get as much off as you possibly can, and just, you know, skim it off with a spoon like this or whatever you have. You know, put it in a little bowl. Right.
Right.
Any other tips, Mom?
No. Then we start jarring.
And start jarring. Right. And what does the house smell like right now?
Like delicious.
Like
Spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Dean Martin was here,
He'd
singing Dad's Amore,
and he'd be sitting down and saying, "Where's the pasta?"
right? Yeah. This is all homemade sauce. And when we do, we're gonna jar this, and then we're gonna vacuum. So we're gonna pressure cook the jars, like vacuum seal them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have sauce all year round. Now, one of the how many jars do you think we're going to get out of this?
We should get about 15 jars.
There you go.
Jars.
Quart jars.
Quart, there you go. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So, all right. So, not too bad.
All right, let's go.
So, how long do you think you have to boil these before we start jarring?
About
Half an hour? 20 minutes? Half an hour?
About 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. All right. Mom wanted to explain a couple things. We're going to start filling up our jars. How old do you think this is, Mom?
Ancient.
Yeah? How old?
Depression years.
Like 1930s?
Yeah.
This thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
This makes it easier to when you start, putting the stuff in the jar. So, all right. Should I turn it off?
No, keep it at a low simmer.
All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. And then what we're gonna do? Should I mix this up a little bit, though?
You
first?
could.
Might help. All right.
I always go from the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I just did. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, a lot better. Yep. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. And explain to our viewing audience what you told me about how far you fill up the jar.
You go to the neck of the jar.
Right.
You leave approximately an inch from the top.
All right. We're gonna do that. And what's the purpose of that? Why have we?
So that it seals. It creates a vacuum and it seals.
Gotcha. It'd be a nice airlock, right?
Mm-hmm. If you go any higher, it won't seal.
Cool. A little bit more. Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
Good. All right.
And
then
now you
we're
can turn it off.
hold on. We're not done yet. Let's do we want before we do we want let's just show how to do this properly here.
You wipe
Right.
the rim
Wipe the rim and what
with a
towel?
paper towel.
Okay, paper towel. There you go. Paper
Behind.
towel. Paper towel. Coming right up. Wet it a little bit.
Yep.
Wet the paper towel a little bit. All right, because you want to make sure that there's nothing on the rim, on the very top. And one thing that you said was feel around, right? And you want to make sure that your top is not cracked or chipped, because then it won't seal correctly, right? There you go. So we're gonna put one of these. What is this called? That is
The lid.
the lid,
You
and this is
rim.
the rim.
And loose. It has to be loose,
Yep. Oh,
not tight.
Oh, got it. All right. Okay. All right.
When you put it on, you have to slide it real loose. And that's good because you want, as it's boiling,
All right.
you want it'll go like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it has to be loose.
Has to be loose
For
because it's
the- for it
gonna
to seal.
the heat, right? It's gonna contract and everything. I get it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. One. All right. You ready? All right. We're on. We're filming. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. We're going live. All right. What we did, we put the lids on. We got a nice big pot, a pressure cooker really, and we're gonna boil in here. And yeah, you said a good thing. You put a little bit of vinegar in here, white vinegar, right?
Two tablespoons.
2 tablespoons, and what that does, it keeps the glass on the jar nice and clean. It won't fog up your jar at all while it's in there. But how long do you need to put it in there?
30 minutes
30 minutes.
to boil.
All right. So what that does, this will seal your jar. It'll be like it will be vacuum sealed. It'll last like how long?
Half an hour.
No. I mean, once it's in the jar and it's sealed, Mom, like what? Forever, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's vacuum sealed. It's good to go. So there we have it, and that's what we have for right now.
Launch it, don't freeze it.
All right, we're finished with our marinara sauce. Got it all jarred. Made about 30 of these, and we put a little M there for marinara sauce, and we made it in September of 2017, and came out real good. And you can give these out as gifts. And if you ever wanted to create a meat sauce, all you have to do is just buy some chopped meat, or and you put a little sausage, put it in a pot, and just add your jar of marinara sauce, and there you have a meat sauce. So there you have it. That's how we make marinara sauce. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it improves the quality of your happiness. So thanks.